Hello po. Yeah, so perfect. Kevin, welcome. Good afternoon. Kevin, welcome. Let me just put on my video here. Hopefully you can see my screen.
Yeah, I can see you now.
Okay. Kamusta?
I'm good.
Good. So, Ma'am Ana Rivaca, who is your Globe Education Advisor, suggested na i-record natin tong Zoom now daw na to because she might want to review it afterwards, or I guess somebody will review it afterwards. So, is that okay? Is that okay, Kevin?
Yeah, because my sponsors in Canada would like to review the recording
Ah,
since
okay. Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kasi they are busy and di sila maka-attend dito di sa meeting eh.
Yeah, not a problem. Yeah, pretty ano na, medyo gabi na. Uh, but
Oh,
uh, but yeah, so thank you for joining the itong or booking this consultation. We're here to answer any questions you might have. Oh, ito na si Ma'am Ana. So Ma'am Ana is joining. Here we go. Looks like she's gonna be in. Hi, Ma'am Ana. Good evening.
Good evening, Abel.
Good
Good
evening.
morning, Kevin sa Philippines.
hello. Good evening po.
Yeah, it's nagkamali ako kanina, sabi ko good afternoon. Morning pa lang pala sa ano sa
Tanghali sa Pilipinas, di
oh,
ba?
is it tanghali na yeah.
Oh,
Oo.
No worries, no worries. So we'll get started, Ma'am Ana, and then answer any questions Kevin might have. So
okay.
what we do dito, Kevin, is for the first consultation, we just want to know what your plan is, and then we'll go from there. So let me just bring up yung pre-consultation form natin, and then we can get started. By the way, you're looking at Calgary, Alberta, sa
Sorry, Abel, can I interrupt sandali lang?
yeah,
Kasi
go ahead.
yung uncle nitong si Kevin, taga dito sa Vancouver,
Okay.
nag-request siya kung pwede i-record daw para ipapanood na lang sa kanya or iparinig ni Kevin later pag tapos natin. Okay lang ba? Pwede ba
Oh,
yun?
absolutely. Absolutely, Ma'am Ana. Actually, naka-record na siya. So,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, thank you.
yeah, it's I have it on recorded na.
I
So,
see.
yeah. Yeah, no, that's perfectly fine. Ma'am Ana, let me just bring up a good view of Vancouver, Canada. Vancouver's quite nice. Okay. All right. Here we go. There we go.
Ayan.
Yeah, Vancouver. There we go. Daming aerial shots na Vancouver. There we go. Might be better. Okay, so we'll go ahead, Kevin. So with this consultation, yeah, we just want to know yung plan mo, and then we'll go from there. So yeah, so uh we did not have your pre-consultation form, but that's okay. I'll just get some information from you. So Kevin, yeah,
Meron,
tell.
Abel. Meron
Oh,
siya.
oh, meron po. Okay, let me see if I
Right, Kevin? Did I send you the form, consultation form?
Yeah, yesterday yung fill out ko na form.
Oh, yun. No. Oo.
okay. Let me see if I can bring it up here.
Okay.
Pre-consultation. Okay, found it. Perfect. Thank you, Mamana. Or else we would be asking the same question that Kevin has already filled out. Okay,
Yeah, no
perfect.
problem. Yeah.
Okay, so we have this here. Okay, awesome. All right. College. Okay. So what did you take na program sa college?
Business administration.
Business admin. Okay, so we're gonna go for business admin. And just give me a little bit about yung work experience mo, Kevin, in the last 5 years.
From the last 5 years, most of my job is home-based na eh. I was a freelancer. So basically, wala akong like direct employer na nag-hold sa Philippines.
Okay.
I work sa freelance na work yung yung companies in the US.
Okay.
Yung mga clients ko are from there. So it's independent contractor.
Yeah. Perfect. So yeah, so business talaga ang magandang program for you, Kevin, kasi it's kind of broad. You have you have your business background sa education, and you also have yung freelance background mo, which in a way is somewhat of being your own boss, or sort of arrangement na ikaw ang it's pretty much your own business, and you're a contractor or subcontractor for projects. Is that right?
That's correct po.
Okay, perfect. So, in terms of program, we're going to be looking at a business program for you. Is there any province or city na gusto mong puntahan? I think it was mentioned na meron kang relative sa Vancouver,
Yeah, sa Richmond.
sa Richmond. Okay, is that where you would want to go, sa Vancouver?
That's right. Oo.
Okay, perfect. So let's take a look at what we have available sa Richmond. Right. Ma'am Ana, any particular school that comes to mind? You're more familiar sa area sa Richmond.
I think sa sa Kwantling. Yan ang malapit sa Richmond, yung tirahan ng uncle ni Kevin eh.
Okay. So Kwantlen Polytechnic tayo sa
Kwantlen. At saka yung Abel, I think school din natin yung Canada West. Marami yata dong parang opening din.
perfect. Yeah. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
put in here
Sa downtown yun eh, Vancouver.
Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Oh. So let me just filter natin dito, and then we should be able to bring up a couple of programs for for Kevin. So we have in terms of business.
From the last 5 years, sir, yung lahat ba ng certificate ko from my employer na pinagtrabahuan, should I submit everything or kasi
That would
may one list na nag-close na eh.
That would
Like,
absolutely help, especially sa immigration when we create yung statement of purpose mo. We need to show yung yung mga certificates mo, because one of the things that we have to do is to justify why you're taking this program and why it would be beneficial sa career mo.
I
Right?
see.
So by showing na you've done all of these programs, this is now the next step to really parang take your career to the next level, so to speak. Okay. So on this one here, one of the programs that we have is a 2-year undergraduate diploma. Now, this is a postgraduate work permit eligible to diploma na to, which means after you graduate, you can stay here for 3 years. Plus, may extension tayo ngayon of 18 months, which is great. Hopefully, it's still in place by the time you graduate, but I don't think you will need that much time. Pagka nakuha mo na yung postgraduate work permit mo, you can work for siguro a year and a half, as long as yung work mo is related to your study, or somewhat you can argue na related sa study mo, you can start to apply for your PR. But this one here is a 2-year undergraduate diploma, university diploma ito in business administration sa Kwantlen Polytechnic University sa Richmond. This is in Richmond, British Columbia, like Ma'am Ana said. And this is 20,000 or close to 21,000 a year. Open pa sila ng January, which meets your plan. Okay, January. It will also be open in May. Okay, so that's one program. Let's take a look at another one here. Meron tayong business management. Again, same thing sa Kwantlen ito. 2 years siya. Here's another option. We have per year ito. Let's see when it's open. Okay, so this one is open, same thing, January 2024 and May 2024. Okay, so that's another program that's available. Okay, let's look at a third program here. Meron tayong general business studies. Again, this is in Kwantlen University, Polytechnic University, and this is per year. And again, open. It should be open around the same intakes.
Mm.
Yeah, January and pwede pa sa January and pwede pa sa May of 2023. So this is in Kwantlen Polytechnic. Ma'am Ana or Ma'am Ann, what was the other one? Yung isang school?
Canada West, University of Canada West in downtown Vancouver.
University.
Canada West.
Yeah.
Canada West.
The West. Okay, perfect. Oh, okay. That's University Canada West. Yeah, Vancouver, British Columbia. They don't have a 2-year diploma sa business, Ma'am Ana. They only have
Oh.
a Associate of Arts for 2 years and University Access Program UAP sa Associate of Arts. That's weird.
Oh.
Let me. They should have, you know, you CW. Yeah, yun lang ang. That's the only 2-year program that they have dito sa university na to.
Ano yun, Abel, na program?
This is Associate of Arts.
Okay.
It's a 2-year undergraduate diploma, and the other
Okay.
one is a University Access Program plus Associate of Arts.
Oh, walang
Yeah.
business management pala.
Which is surprising to me kasi they are a university.
Yeah, oo, kasi parang may alam, meron akong dating kasama sa work. Diyan sa nag-graduate eh. So, international student din. Business management siya eh. Pero baka sa ibang intake siguro.
Yun lang ang
Ba-
undergraduate, ang 2-year undergraduate nila sa Canada.
Oh,
Season ho. Yeah, let's
really?
see if they have other programs. Let's do a search. So they have meron sila mga 4-year Bachelor of Commerce, mga Masters of Business, MBA, but a lot of them are 4 years po.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So I'm not sure, Kevin, if you want to go back for 4 years.
Wag
Mahaba-haba
na
na
4
yun.
years.
Mahaba
Kasi-
na, yeah.
Masyadong
Nag-check
marami
ako
na
sa
magasto.
IRCC. Nag-check po ako dun sa IRCC ng mga DLIs. Parang Kwantlen lang talaga yung nag-match na school ko for
Yeah,
Oh,
that's right.
that's good. Yeah. Baka doon ka talaga, Kevin.
Yes.
Pretty
Malayo na yung
close
ibang
pa,
oh.
pretty
It's a
close pa
good
sa
school.
uncle mo.
Yeah, and it's a good school ang Kwantlen,
Yeah.
Kevin, for the tuition fee, it's actually quite reasonable.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's actually very reasonable yung price nila for a good university. A lot of the guys like charge quite a bit pagka university sila.
Oo.
Yeah, so it for this one here, they're pretty reasonable. Yeah. So that's what we have for Kwantlen. Now yun ang sa Richmond. Is there any other school, Ma'am Ana, that you think would be good
Sa Douglas College kaya,
sa
meron
Douglas
sila.
College? Okay. Douglas College. PGWP.
Yeah, PGWP natin yan, school natin yan eh.
Douglas College sa New Westminster.
Yeah.
Okay.
DCIT sana pero nako, nadala kami dyan ni Annabel. Grabe ang tagal ng communication nila.
They don't
Mag-reply.
well, yan lang ang
At saka yung Langgara din, masyado silang matagal magulo.
Yeah,
Yung Kwantlen kasi mabilis saka sila. Magandang kausap, madali silang mag-assess kaagad.
they're actually a really good school, Ma'am Ana.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
They're quite known. Okay, so meron tayong for business dito sa Douglas.
Meron sila? Okay. Check lang natin.
I'm going to check, Ma'am Ana. Yeah.
Yeah.
Meron silang a 2-year undergraduate diploma. Oh, okay. So this one has a co-op. Dito wala. So this is a bonus. Yung co-op is a bonus because then that means that they have businesses or a business that's willing to take in students while as part of the curriculum, which means it will provide you with a good Canadian experience. So this is a bonus for any student. Itong my co-op, Mamana and Kevin. This is
Meaning pag ano mo tapos ng program while having the practicum, you'll get paid, right? Is that
Yeah.
what they mean? Yeah.
paid ito, and the good thing is parang part study, part actual live training. Like you actually get to work with an actual company while you're studying,
Yeah.
and which
Yeah.
is a really good thing. So both of their diploma programs, commerce and business admin, have a co-op program. And the best
Oh.
scenario is pag nagustuhan ka nung company that you did a co-op in,
They'll get hired.
they may
Yeah.
hire you.
Mm-mm.
Hopefully they don't hire you sooner. Kasi it's complete
Yeah.
the study mo.
Mm.
But this is actually really good, Ma'am Anna. I just want to make sure yung Douglas College is PGWP siya.
Yep.
That's
And the tuition fee is a little bit lower than
it is.
than
It is.
Conklin.
Let's look at Douglas.
How about Abel? I think they require IELTS or Duolingo is enough.
That kasi yung sa Kwantlen university ito, so they may require
May Duolingo na si si Kevin eh. Mataas nga yung grade.
Nice. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, so this one this is a postgraduate work permit eligible ito, Kevin. Okay, so it's right there. Yeah, so feel free to check it. So DLI list, I'll send it to you.
Yes po.
So chat, so you can, and it's called Douglas College, and it's right there. Douglas College, so Westminster, as Ma'am Anna said, they offer postgraduate work permit. So if you graduate here, you have 3 years of postgraduate work permit that you can apply for. Okay. Now you just have to show them that you graduated and you completed the program, and it's coming from Douglas College. You provide the DLI list. Again, we will help you with this if need be, but it's a pretty straightforward application. No need to pay us for that. And then yeah, so ibigay mo lang na natapos ka na, and then we are good to go. The good thing with tong sinuggest ni Ma'am Ana, Kevin, is the co-op. I always stress kung meron program na may optional na co-op, that people should take advantage of this. Kasi this is really where you get actual Canadian experience. So let's say meron kang co-op for the last year of your study and you apply for a job. The company that's going to be hiring you is going to look at that and say, okay, so you did not just have your diploma, you actually have a Canadian experience. Okay, you actually work with this company here in Canada while you're a student. And if you can get a letter of recommendation from the company that gave you a co-op, that hired you as a co-op student, then that's even more powerful in applying for a job here down the road. Okay. Now all of the programs are still available for January at saka May 2024 siya. Now, a question for you, Kevin. Are you coming by yourself, or do you have a family that you want to bring with you? Kids, spouse?
Ako lang for now, but eventually may may pupunta sa in the future.
Yeah, perfect. I would recommend that for now. Para as long as if you want to bring them here, as long as you do it within the year, it should be fine. Pagka longer na than a year, then it might be baka ma-question siya, right? Our immigration consultant advised that as long as it's done within the year, na kunin mo yung dependent mo, either your spouse or your kids, then you're fine. And pag na-approve ka na, they're pretty much guaranteed, provided na mapasa lang nila yung medical nila. Kasi ikaw ang primary applicant, so they actually look at your application. Once the primary applicant is approved, they're entitled to bring in their to invite or bring in yung dependents nila, either the spouse or the kids. Okay.
Or
So
the
that's,
common law partner?
a common law partner, yeah. Kids or
Mm.
common law partner, yeah. Or sorry, spouse or common law partner. Okay. So any question dito sa program, Kevin? Anything that you want us to go over with?
Yeah, wala na po kasi as long as it is in line with my ano na para hindi ma-question dun sa application natin, then yeah, I'm
Yeah.
open with.
Yeah, no, this is good. This is a good program. Siguro maybe review it with your relative who will be assisting you, which one would be most optimal. Sa akin lang, again, just from experience and from seeing it from the students and also from the industry, I worked before with co-op students. And typically when I was working before, we looked at applicants na may Canadian experience na as a first choice. And if they work, let's say, if they work in the same industry before applying to us, then that's a plus. You know, it adds to the qualification.
Okay. Opo.
Just to make it clear lang, Abel, kay Kevin. Pagka co-op, ang school maghahanap sa kanila ng employer, right? Or
That's right.
paano ba?
So
yung school.
Yeah, so basically, Anna, when the school is offering co-op, it means they have businesses, at least 3 lined up na to take students. Basically,
Okay.
naka-sign up na nag-commit na yung businesses sa kanila that they will take in students. Yeah.
I see. Okay.
Typically, ang mga ano na yun na Ma'am Ana, yung mga companies that do co-op are the ones who are most likely to hire. So for example, yung TD Canada, Royal Bank, Intact Insurance, they have a co-op program kasi their plan is yung co-op program, through the co-op program, they can train beforehand and then dun pa lang makikita na nila who they wanna hire.
Yeah.
So it is already meron ng company itong mga to, itong college lined up, typically 3 companies or more, depende on how many companies they wanna bring in. Kasi all those companies na mag-sign up sa co-op, they also anticipate the students to come in. Now, if the university can't provide the students, then it looks bad on them. So typically 3 lang, and if they need more, they'll add more. Yeah. Now, it's also paid yan, yung co-op. Hindi siya internship. So it's actually a co-op. They actually get to work with the company. Yung nga lang, yung hours work within the company during the study permit will not count sa postgraduate work permit when they're applying for PR. The only hours na magka-count towards PR application is the one done within the postgraduate work permit. Okay. So I'm not sure, Ma'am Ana, if you got that.
Yeah, yun din ang understanding ko.
Okay, perfect. So any question, Kevin, Ma'am Ana, anything else that you would like us to go over dito sa mga programs? This is a really, really good program.
Yeah, kasi one thing din the reason why I am flying there na nag-sponsor yung lola ko is because for someone who can take care of them since they are getting old and wala silang na makakasama sa bahay nila, and the main or yung option sana na gusto namin is yung pinakamalapit na lang sa Richmond.
So
Also
Kwantlen would be kasi mismo sa Richmond dito eh.
Yeah. Actually, Kevin, yung Douglas kasi is not too far from Richmond. So, may magti-train ka dyan or magbabas ka. Siguro around mga 45 minutes max na yun. Pero,
Okay.
of course, hindi yun malayo. Alam yan ni Uncle, alam yan ni Tito Reg. I-ano mo lang, i-open up mo lang yan din sa kanila after. Alam nila yan yung Douglas College. Alam nila hindi yan kalayuan kasi may train. Both galing ng Richmond, going there, mag-change ka lang ng line or you can take a bus. Hindi siya masyado kalayuan. But anyway, yung Kwantlen talaga is yung pinaka-close sa kanila. So, you
Sige.
ask them kung ano yung option din nila. Sabihin mo to magkano yung tuition fee, yung location, school, ano yung benefits ng ng Douglas compared dyan sa Quantlin, ganun para
Yeah,
sabihin
kasi
mo para mag-decide din sila.
kasi parang mas pipiliin din nila yung Douglas kasi because of the co-op option. And
Yeah.
then its
Mm-mm.
tuition is lower compared to Quantlin. Yeah.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Parehas na maganda naman yan na
Mhm.
college.
Yeah.
So, may mga students na kami dyan sa Quantlin and wala kami naging issue dyan masyado. Mabilis pa sila mag-action. So, it's up to you. Discuss it with Tito Rainier kung ano yung mga decision ninyong dalawa din, let us know.
But siguro feeling ko mas i-op nila yung may co-op. Kasi they are
Yeah.
also looking forward for me having the PR then dyan sa Canada.
Yeah.
Mm,
So
yeah.
I'm just doing a Google Map estimate of travel dito sa it's about 21 minutes sabi.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah. It should be.
by vehicle.
Oo, kasi train lang yan eh. So, hindi talaga siya malayo. Parang nagpunta ka lang din ng downtown siguro.
Correct.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, yun na lang yung importante makalusot sa yung makaget ng LOA.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, so like Ma'am Ann said, yung Quantlin, it's about 3 minutes from Richmond. Yung isa naman is about 21 minutes from Richmond. So yeah, good options for you. So both
parehas na open pa yung yung spot ng January, May, right? So parehas na maganda yan. Yung Quantlin, subok na rin namin yan kasi may mga estudyante kami dyan.
Yeah, Quantlin. Yeah. Okay. So what I'll do, Kevin, is isasend ko sa iyo ito. I'll CC si Ma'am Ana on this one. Nandiyan na. And then feel free to review the program. Let us know kung meron ka mga question pa. Talk it over with yung mga relatives mo. I'll also I think it takes about 20 minutes for this recording to matapos, because once we end this Zoom call, Zoom takes a couple of minutes to process and yung video. Pero pag na-process na, I will send it off to you, Ma'am Ana, and to sa you din, Kevin, so that you can share it with your relatives who will be assisting you in this journey. Takes about mga 20 minutes to process yung video ng Zoom.
Okay. Question lang po kasi after I will be submitting all the for the sa school sa program na applyan natin. How many days po or weeks would it take for me to get the LOI?
Yeah, so really good question. So let's go through the actually, so this school, this Douglas, this will be the first time if you go to Douglas. I'm not too sure how quickly they can respond. Quantlin responds fairly quick, but typically schools will respond within 4 to 8 weeks, depende sa volume nila, volume ng estudyante. So I would say within 2 months we should find out kung meron ka ng LOA, and it looks to me you should qualify for this. So ang kailangan lang nating i-find out is kung kailangan ng IELTS for your program, which we will find out.
Nag-search ko na po sila just right now.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yung Duolingo lang na at least 110.
Okay, perfect. So you're good. Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. So it looks like you've gotten the requirement. So I would say, within 2 months we typically find out. Sometimes it's sooner than that. Depende yan sa the number of students they are processing and how busy they are. Meron kami nakuwang LOA within 14 days, which is great. And then
Quantlin po ba, sir? Ilang days?
Quantlin, let me check with Annabelle how long Quantlen
Si pinakamabilis yun si anong pangalan nito? Si Penny, siguro I think mga 2 weeks lang.
2 weeks. Yeah, that's what I thought with Quantlen. Mabilis sila.
Mm.
And then about the kasi may mga may statement of ano pa yun, di ba, purpose na isusulat.
Yeah.
Is it kayo na po ba yung gagawa nun or
Yeah, so we will assist you with that. So once we get sa immigration phase, we will assist you. Meron kaming template na bibigay sa'yo. And then all you do really is to create your draft, yung initial draft mo. And then we will work to clean it up para yung language and tone and its structure is maayos, easy to understand by the immigration officer. So yeah, we will assist you. Like definitely, that's one of the things that we will help you work on. Okay, so yeah, just to give you an example, for example, this is the latest SOP. And this one is ready to be submitted. We're just finalizing it. Now we went back and forth about 3 weeks on this one. But we got this one completed. Nung pinadala sa amin, it's all like medyo a little bit rough, but then we furnished it and we finalized it. And basically we did a lot of work on this. Ito yung mga changes and edits, right? So we spent quite a bit of time on this. That's one of the requirement, although that may not be your plan. We still have to satisfy that. The funding, we have to outline yung mga funding to make sure na you have more than enough funds to be able to cover yung tuition and also the proof of funds, and any sponsors that you might have. We have to explain that in the SOP. So we'll definitely work with you on that. That's one of the things that we spent a lot of time on with our clients. And so at every phase you will get a guideline. So for the admission phase, once you complete yung contract, once you sign yung contract and you pay yung invoice, then we start the admission phase right away. The first thing we do sa admission phase is book a Zoom consultation with you. And then we also send you yung mga instructions on the admission phase, and we go through them just to make sure that you're clear with kung ano yung kailangan namin, how we process your documents, where to drop your documents, and so on. Ngayon, pag natapos ng admission phase and we have your letter of acceptance, then we move on to the immigration phase. We'll book another Zoom call with you on the immigration to go over the step-by-step process. And then kapag natanggap na yon, pag natanggap mo na yung instructions, and after we complete yung Zoom call, we will work agad sa SOP. Kasi matagal ang SOP. It takes a while. Matrabaho ang SOP, and you don't want to make a mistake on it. Kasi the Canadian immigration process is around 200,000-300,000 applicants a year sa estudyante, and if you don't come across as clear and cohesive and you don't have all of your documents, they'll deny yung visa mo. So very important yung SOP. So from the start ng admission phase, we will work with you to start yung SOP. Actually, let me just bring up dito for the sake of our yung manunood ho na mga relatives ninyo what I'm talking about when it comes sa phases. Okay, let me just bring it up here. All right, here we go. Okay, so right now we're in the planning phase, and that's what we're doing with the free consultation natin ngayon. So once we complete yung contract and we send you the invoice and we receive the payment for the invoice, then we start na yung admission phase. Now this is where we work to get your letter of offer and your letter of acceptance. This is also, so at the beginning of the phase, magbubook tayo ng Zoom call. You can invite yung relatives mo who will support you as well on that Zoom call, Kevin, so that we can go over the step-by-step process. And then after that, pagka meron na tayong LOA, then we work to get your immigration. Sa immigration phase tayo. And on the immigration phase, si Sir Lito, yung immigration consultant namin, he'll be taking the lead in reviewing your document, including your SOP, but will also assist you in the office. Now, assuming all goes well, makuha natin yung visa mo, then we're now into the settlement phase. will prepare you as you come here in Canada. And make sure na ready kang mag-settle dito. Anyway, it shouldn't be too difficult kasi meron kang relative dito na pag-stayan. So it should be pretty easy transition for you. Okay. So that's our process, and our commitment is we're with you every step of the way. You know, you have a really good advisor, si Ma'am Ana, and Ma'am Ana has been successful in bringing students dito sa Canada. So you're in good hands.
Okay. Yes po, thank you. And
Yeah.
then the sponsorship, so in total si sponsor ko na yung bahala sa mga proof of funds and everything, or should I also prepare funds from my bank?
Are they helping you sa proof of funds and or also and or sa sa tuition mo?
They will cover everything po, from the
Okay.
tuition. So, pero should I also need like funds in my sa bank ko para to show it sa immigration if in case na they will ask for proof of funds ko dito, or no?
Not necessarily, no. Kung kung meron kang sponsor na sponsor ng tuition mo and also mag-sponsor ng proof of funds mo, then you don't really need to show that you've got money in the bank.
I see.
So, yeah, I don't.
Pero pag meron na, Bel, di ba mas maganda?
Mas maganda pa rin, Ma'am Ana. Yung mga nagdatingan nung January, some of them are fairly young graduates. So they didn't have a lot of funds, but meron yung mga
At least meron sila din.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. It
A
doesn't
little
hurt
bit,
to have
yes.
some funds on your account, Kevin. Siguro, a couple of thousand equivalent, but as long as makover yung tuition mo and yung proof of funds, then that should be okay. Kasi Sir Lito, yung immigration consultant namin, will ask for the documents naman, for the bank info and also for the letter of support and all of that. So
I see.
Yeah.
And importante lang din siguro sa school na magka-LOA ka is to pay the first sem or first year back of the tuition.
First sem lang. Typically, the school
Okay.
asks for the first semester, pero you still need to show that you have enough funds for the first year. So,
Okay.
so kung 20,000, mga 10,000 siguro, 11,000 yung babayada mo for the first year, including yung school admin. However, when we submit the immigration, they would want to see na you can cover the first year.
Okay. Yes po.
Yeah.
Copy.
And you may not need it kasi pagkadating mo dito, you can work and all that stuff and you've got
Right.
you can save up. But at least we can show na you have enough funds for the first year, and you can afford yung first year program. At least the
Yeah.
first year of the program. Sorry.
Yeah, importante lang na makatapak dyan. Makalusot.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Exactly. No, Mama na.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ganyan lahat ng estudyante namin, Kevin.
Yeah, yung mga nakarating na dito, we
Mga-
nung January,
Yeah,
they're on their own na. So
kayod na sila ng kayod. Tapos yun na, sila na magbabayad ng tuition nila.
and 2 years go by fast, right? So
Yes.
nag-aaral ka, nagtatrabaho ka, by the time next thing you know, graduate ka na sa Canadian college, and that
Adel, pwede ba nating bigyan ng konting brief summary yung process ng pagkakuha ng LOA, kailan siya magbabayad ng
Yeah.
deposit,
yeah,
para marinig din ng relatives niya pag pinanood ng video.
Okay.
yeah, absolutely po, Mama na. So we'll do that review. So typically we plan for 12 months. Although mabilis siya, we still want to plan for 12 months because this is what the Canadian government says. You should plan for at least 12 months to come here as an international student. But for us, it's quite quick. So let me masyado marami to. So let me okay. So let me go back here. Okay. So this is typically what happens on the first month. Okay, this is our planning phase, and pagka natapos na yung planning phase and you're ready to move forward, then we invoice you 60% ng processing fee for a single student, Kevin. Okay, so this is where you pay yung processing fee of 60%, And then we start na yung admission process sa school. And within, I would say, matagal na to, in 3 months time, in the third month, you would need to pay yung deposit sa school to secure your seat. Okay. And then after that, pagka meron na yung LOA because you paid the deposit na, then we will invoice you for the remaining 40% of the processing fee so that we can start the immigration phase. Okay. Now, during the immigration phase, you will need to get your medical and your biometric. By the way, yung biometric, we pay for that now here in Canada. So you don't need to pay for this. Yung medical mo na lang, which is around, I believe, 11,000 sa Philippines. If my estimate is still correct, Ma'am Ana, I'm not sure kung magkano na Philippine peso, yung medical. But
Nasa
that's
mga-
something, yeah,
Mga 12, siguro 10 or 10 to 12 ang medical.
Kaya nakita ko sa website ng yung mga accredited na clinics nasa mga 13,700.
Yeah, mga ganong range. Yeah.
okay. Yeah, so this is done as a home country, so you would need to do that in around month 5. Also on month 4, actually, this is yung sinasabi ko na the sooner you can prepare this, the better. This is your proof of funds. So if you're coming as a single student, they want to see at least $10,000 on your proof of funds. Now, this can be from your account or it could be from a sponsor. And then pretty much we work on the immigration, we submit it, and then assuming all goes well, we receive yung visa. Okay, let's say on month 8, we received na yung student visa. So just before coming here on month 9, this is when the school will expect you to pay the rest of the tuition or half of the year's tuition payment. So half of tuition payment for the year yan. Okay, so they will subtract yung deposit na nilagay mo dito, and then the rest you would have to pay. Now there's the other school fees of around 1,500. Okay.
Yes.
And then from there, you prepare your airfare and then yung cost of living mo. Although if you're staying sa relative mo, this isn't gonna be too much of a factor. So siguro yung airfare na lang. Okay, that's on month 9. And then basically, since you have relatives here, you can come sooner, you can come earlier, be with family, get acquainted. But typically we say around 3 weeks before starting the program, you should arrive in Canada to get settled and to know your way around. Okay, so basically at that month 11 or 12, that's the school arrival. So that's the step-by-step process of 12-month timeline for coming here as an international student. Now it could be more compressed kasi kung January tayo, basically we only have
8 months.
8 months. We can still do it. I wouldn't advise waiting too long kasi lalo na yung sa immigration, that could take a lot of time. So it's still doable on January. Probably sa May would be the last month that we would take applicants for January. It's gonna be too late for sa immigration, mahirapan na tayo. So we're gonna move it to May na come May. So it's gonna be May intake na pag May na pagdating sa May.
But
Okay.
usually ano po yung estimated time ninyo to process yung student visa?
The visa for us, we average from application to getting the visa 6.5 months.
Oh, that's the fastest na.
That's the average ito.
Average of.
Fastest is 3 months if you have your documents. Longest is 12 months kung hindi mo. This depends. I would say 80% of the speed depends on the client.
Oo.
Kasi if you do not have all the documents, then of course, we have to wait on that. But and this guy here, si Nico, which is actually Ma'am Anna's student, he had everything right from the get-go na.
Yeah.
He was ready. So yeah, within 3 months, we got yung visa niya. And naghintay na lang ng dumating dito.
Kasi yung high school diploma ko na lang tsaka yung passport yung hinihintay ko then we can start
Should be
there.
okay. Yeah, madali na lang yun.
Kailan ma-release yun, Kevin? Yung
Yung
passport
passport ko is on the 24th.
ng April?
Oo.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. So kung meron ka
Yung
mga
high school.
documents, upload mo na kaagad dun sa sa
Mm.
shared drive na i-provide namin sa iyo para ma-review na namin kung ano man yung nasa iyo na. And then yung mga hinihintay pa natin as they come, we'll review, and then pag once we have all of the documents, let's process na.
Yung high
Mhm.
school mo, kailan ang makukuha?
Probably this week. Just send na
Oh, yung pala naman eh. Oh, yun na lang yata kulang mo eh.
Oo. Then, kasi yun na lang yung hinihintay ng sponsor ko dyan. Like, sila dito Rainier. So they can
Oo.
pay everything na needed for my
Okay.
application. So yeah, they are just waiting for my papers na lang. Yun na lang yung
Yeah.
passport na siguro. The most siguro mga 24 that week.
Mm.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, so you're close. Yeah, so by siguro first week of May, once we have everything now, or maybe even before that, we can just submit na.
Oo.
Na tayo. Yeah, we start.
Can I do na ba the medical? Kasi baka matagalan yung sa medical na part eh. We can do it na ba prior to the visa application, or we need to wait for the LOA first? For the medical.
Antayin.
You can,
Antayin mo
yeah, you
muna.
may have to wait hanggang matanggap natin muna yung LOA.
Sige po. Okay.
Yeah, and depend if sa Quantlen, I'm pretty sure they'll respond quickly. Sa Douglas, you'll be the first student that we will put doon. Although I think they will respond quickly naman sa application.
Sige
But
po.
kung gusto mo naman, applyan natin ng dalawang school. Whatever comes first.
Oh,
Diba?
correct. Pwede din. Oo.
Pwede rin, yeah. Yeah.
But I think you have to pay extra, I think, sa isa. Isa lang ang libre
Yeah.
namin.
Just on one.
Yeah.
But it's not a lot. It's
Yeah, it's not a lot.
100 something, but at least it secures your seat.
Oo.
That's
Yeah.
that's a smart way, Ma'am Ana.
Yeah. Gusto mo, apply mo yung Quantlin, apply mo din yung Douglas. So yung
Sige.
isa, libre ka ng Globe. Yung isa lang, isang school lang babayaran mo.
Yeah.
Kasi, oo, may mga application fee yun eh. Di ba yung mga ganun-ganun?
Yeah, mga $100, $110, hindi aakyat ng 200 yan, mga 100 plus, mga 115 siguro, 110, ganyan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll bring that up to them so we can, plan
Yeah,
ahead.
discuss mo sa kanila yan, baka kung gusto nila ganun. Whatever comes first, di doon tayo.
Yeah.
Feeling ko kasi, mas pipiliin nila yung pinakamalapit.
Yung Quantlin, yeah, it's pretty reasonable naman kung Quantlin ang piliin nila kasi alam ko kung saan nakatira sila Tito Rainier. So, tama si Abel, mga siguro 5 minutes lang yung lugar nila dyan sa school mo.
Yeah. Isang sakayan lang ng bus yata.
Yung sakay lang ng bus.
Or bike. Or yung Ma'am Ana, I don't know, dito sa Calgary, ang dami na yung electric scooter.
Oh, yeah.
Nagkalat, ang dami, every morning, ang
Yeah.
daming sumasakay nun.
Accessible yun yung school ng Quantlin sa bahay ni Tito Rainier. Alam ko kung saan sila nakatira.
Okay.
Oo, alam ko yun.
Yeah.
And then may mga students na kayo sa Quantlen, di ba?
Yeah.
Very
May mga
good.
dumating kami students nitong spring nitong
January.
winter,
Yeah, with
January. Yeah.
yeah.
I think one of my relative parang dito din sa inyo eh.
Yeah.
Really? Okay. Anong pangalan niya, Kevin? Maybe.
From Dumaguete. Pero relative pero
Oh,
malayo.
yeah. Si yung nandyan tumira kila yung student ni Sister Flor, baka yun.
Oo, yun.
Bagoy Boy?
Jobert.
Boy. Oo.
Yun.
Jobert.
Si Jobert.
Ilang months yun siya? Nag-process.
Si Jobert, ayan ng
Parang 6 months ata si Jobert. Mabilis din si Jobert.
6 months. Pero ano na to?
Parang.
Ma'am Flor? Yeah, this one is total processing time. Yeah, 6 months. Yeah, which is quite long na yan. I think we had to wait for some information and some documents. Again, it's kung meron na yung document, Kevin, it's quite fast, right? So, but yeah, we have 6 months din kay for this student. 9 months, medyo matagal tong si Arvin. Si Gail, 4 months lang. So,
Wow.
yeah, quite quick. So, pag nakuha na yung visa, maghihintay na lang naman eh. Yeah.
Oo nga po. Sige, go.
Yeah.
Everything send ko po kaagad. Baka next week.
Perfect. Perfect. So next step natin, Kevin, is that if you're decided na and you're ready to go, we will send you yung contract with Globe and also yung invoice para did you want me to send it na ngayon or did you wanna talk to your relatives muna and then you can give Ma'am Ana a green light?
Mama na yung green light. Or yeah, we can go na.
I-send mo na siguro, Abel, para
Okay.
one time siya mag-discuss sa relative
Okay.
niya.
Okay.
Sabay na lahat. Anyway,
Okay,
hindi naman ibig sabihin isi-send namin sa iyo ngayon ay magbabayad ka na. At least
Oo nga.
at least ma-discuss mo tong sa kanila din na
Yeah.
ito yun after kung decided na.
Yeah.
Ito yung mga susunod na gagawin.
Exactly. So I will do that and then isend ko din sa iyo yung mga program that we
Yeah.
looked at and then just let Ma'am Ana know yung which program you want to take and then we will go from there.
Yes po.
Okay. All right, Ma'am Ana, any additional thoughts, comments? Or Kevin, any additional thoughts, comments dito?
Wala na po. That's clear
Okay
na.
na. Medyo ayos na. Pag may katanungan ka na lang, Kevin, please reach out lang.
Oo.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, so lagay ko na lang dito please see programs. Tapos ilagay ko contract and invoice to follow. Okay, perfect. So with that, I just want to say thank you, Kevin, Ma'am Ana, thank you. And
Thank you, Abel. Thank you,
I will be
Kevin.
sending out
Thank
this
you po.
email shortly. Yeah, and also
Yeah.
tong video pag na-process na.
Keep
Good
in
luck,
touch na lang, Kevin. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine, Kevin. Yeah.
Thank you
Okay.
po.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.